Well, here we are, the studio where we're going to record tonight. Let's get the kid out and do this. Well, here we are in the DNA studios with a lot of old amps and speakers and my drum kit, which we'll set up someplace. I'm not sure what, probably right over here. But ISO rooms and the control room over there. Kind of a living room vibe. It should be cool. Been doing some sessions with the guy Guitar Slim, he goes by, and I had not met him prior to December, but answered an ad that he placed out, and we've recorded a number of jazz bebop tracks on guitar, bass, and piano and drums. Tonight, bass and guitar and piano, or and drums, no piano. Groovy control room here, Mark.
Groovy, thanks.
It's got a living room vibe. Do you mind if I do a little video?
That's totally fine.
If you're in it and it happens to go on YouTube, it would be incidental.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool.
My good shirt.
Yeah, I didn't. I forgot. It's cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice setup. What do you love for overheads on drums? I'm just curious because I do my own little studio at home.
It just depends. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Ben? How are you, sir?
There he is, Ben Ferris, the master of the
Good
hour.
to see you, man. I didn't know you were here today.
Ben Ferris on bass. We're okay, man. So anyway, it's kind of a cool hang. It's a kind of a vintage vibe. There's an old 60s Ludwig drum set when I got in here with a Rogers Dynasonic on it. That was cool. But I'll be using my Gretsch jazz bop kit. Anyway. Yeah.
Interesting times, interesting transitions.
Roya ribbon stereo. U87. U87. University 87. And an M88 on the kick. It's a good mic.
Is that a ribbon?
No, that's a Bayer M88 dynamic. A 421 over here. Cool. Yes.
The trickiest part, I think, is going to be transitioning from that intro. Well, one of the tricky parts is transitioning from that intro into you guys walking.
Okay. How many times do you want to do that? Kind of
4 times.
4 times? Well, let's try that.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
let's do it a little bit slower though. I realize I started it out at that
That's
speed.
fine. And do you want the actual swung part to be kind of that shuffle vibe, or just more a straight swing? Because when you said Blakey, you know, I went shuffle, you know.
Yeah, no, it
And,
sounds
and
great.
especially with that kind of in between straight and swung beginning.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
Okay.
I can swing that line though.
Okay.
Um,
So you're playing that Yardbird lick, or that comes after a couple measures solo?
the Yardbird is going to be coming right out of. We do this 2 times. Man, I'll see you guys in 5 years when I'm ready to play that with you. Hopefully. All right, let's try the bridge section.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Practice without the amp, young man.
Yeah.
All right.
15.
That's kind of rocking. I kind of like that.
Okay.
You guys sound great.
All right.
Is it starting to make a little more sense?
Yeah, a little bit more.
It's like-
Yeah.
I think for that, when he ends that phrase, it's I'm gonna let that 6th bar finish out, because he's like on a held note, and then I'm gonna start 8. And that's why I did this last time. It made sense because I was counting, and it was like into bar 6. I'm gonna let that finish, so it starts on an even keel. You know what I mean?
Cool.
I think it works. It's different. I don't know. I mean,
Well, good. It's meant to be different.
it's meant to be different.
Fly here, of course, but because I had to write some symbols, but you'll hear. If it ever starts.
Turn out a little bit.
That bass sounds wonderful. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little ride along with me, jimflys2, in the studio. We're doing this session with little Delta blues kind of Robert Johnson thing, a little bit of swing, little Charlie Parker mixed in there too. Thanks for joining me, and I'll be doing a drum cover soon, so stay tuned for that. Thanks a lot.